Hi there! Welcome to What is Islam Academy. Let's learn about Islam together.
Lots of people wonder, if Allah is the most merciful, why is there a hell? It seems confusing. How could a God who is merciful make a place for punishment? This question comes up because we don't fully understand how mercy works. We think mercy is just being nice and forgiving, but Allah's mercy is much bigger and wider than we can imagine. To really get what hell is about, we need to know that Allah's mercy works together with His other qualities like justice. When we look at both mercy and justice, hell makes more sense. Allah, who knows everything, made a system that is perfectly balanced. This balance means there are results for what we do, good or bad. Think of a judge who is kind and merciful. Everyone knows this judge is caring and understanding. But when they are in court, they have to follow the law. They can't just ignore a crime because they feel merciful. They have to make sure justice happens, even if it means giving a tough sentence. This doesn't make them less merciful. Actually, following the law shows they are responsible. In the same way, Allah's mercy doesn't erase His justice. He is both the most merciful and the most just. Hell exists because of His justice. It's what happens when people choose to disobey and do bad things on purpose. But even this justice comes with His endless mercy, as we'll see. Allah gave us free will, the power to choose our own way in life. This is a huge gift, something that makes us different from everything else He created. But this gift comes with a responsibility. We have to answer for the choices we make. We can't just do what we want and expect nothing to happen if we hurt ourselves or others. So, hell isn't a random punishment. It's a result of choices that people make freely. Like a good parent sets rules for their child, knowing that too much freedom can be dangerous, Allah has set rules for our own good. Hell reminds us that our choices are important and that there can be serious results if we leave the right path. It's important to know that hell isn't for people who make mistakes or stumble. It's not for people who have doubts or mess up. Allah knows we are weak and make mistakes. He is the most forgiving, the most compassionate. Hell is for people who know the truth but choose to ignore it over and over again. These are people who, because they are arrogant or mean, deny Allah's signs and live by doing bad things. They are the ones who actively cause problems, hurt others, and don't feel sorry for what they do. Even then, they can still be forgiven as long as they are alive and truly ask for Allah's forgiveness. In the Quran, Allah tells us again and again about hellfire. These warnings aren't to scare us, but to help us understand how serious our actions are. Like a loving parent warns their child about playing with fire, Allah warns us about leaving His path. These warnings are really an act of mercy. They show Allah's love and care for us. He doesn't want us to suffer. He wants us to do well in this life and the next. So He always reminds us to choose the right way and ask for His forgiveness. It's really important to remember that Allah's mercy is always there for us. It doesn't matter what we've done or how far we've gone, we can always ask for forgiveness. Allah wants to forgive us, even more than a mother wants to hug her child. Even for people who have done terrible things, truly being sorry can completely change what happens to them. If they turn to Allah with a truly sorry heart, admit they were wrong, and decide to live a good life, they will find Him most forgiving, most merciful. Asking for forgiveness isn't something we do just once, it's something we do all the time. We should try to live knowing Allah is watching, always asking for His help and forgiveness. This means seeing our weaknesses, fixing our mistakes, and always trying to be better. This journey of asking for forgiveness shows we are human and understand Allah's mercy. By doing this, we get closer to Him and make our hearts pure. The more we ask for His forgiveness, the more we open ourselves up to His endless mercy and grace. In the end, we have to trust that Allah is merciful and wise. We might not always understand why He does things, but we have to believe He wants the best for us. His mercy covers everything. and his justice always comes with compassion. So, hell shouldn't make us feel hopeless or scared. Instead, it should remind us how important it is to live a good life, ask for Allah's forgiveness, and trust His endless mercy and justice. What we learn from all of this should give us hope, not make us feel lost. Allah's mercy is much bigger than our mistakes. He is always ready to forgive those who truly turn to Him. We should never forget this. Let's try to live in a way that deserves His mercy, asking for His help and trusting His great wisdom. Let's remember that He is closer to us than our own heartbeat, always ready to forgive and guide us back to Him.